Franklin.
Aston.
Yo estoy bowling.
Luka, Spalding.
Poli. Warning. Code. Barney. Messi. Hat-trick. Estrella. Patrick.
Lambo, Uru, Automatic.
Joven. Leyenda.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Here comes your Laker girls.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Stevenson. 5 on the clock. And right on target. Great game for him. Double-double now.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
On the floor for the Warriors. Here's McCoy to take the lead. And Fisher pulls it down.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but it's like plenty of room.
Fires the three. Stevenson defending. Tries again. Rebounded by the Lakers.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
Pass to McCoy. The three. Knocks down the triple. McCoy's got 9 points now in the second half.
And after a terrible first half shooting the ball, they're finally finding their touch.
Softly drops in the floater.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Pass to Stevenson. Three-pointer. The shot won't fall. And the Warriors shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Inside. Not going to go that time.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
They set a pick. Pass to McCoy from outside the arc. Rebounded by West.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Here's Fisher. Lets it go from deep. And he can't get that one.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Ewing, his third personal foul.
He's off on the first. And the Lakers making a change here. Craig's checked in. And he sinks the second.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
McCoy to the left side wing. Outside Craig. Deflects the pass. Pass to Stevenson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Ewing's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in this ball.
Down low. And out of bounds. Angeles will have it. And now it's time to take another view of that huge spot.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
The Lakers in the lead. 1:49 left to play in the fourth quarter. Drives to the hoop. Here's Craig. Craig with a screen from 18 feet away. And the jumper is good. And the Lakers lead by 3.
How huge is that bucket? When in doubt, get it to the big fella.
The more that you level up in the game of basketball, it becomes about the matchups, identifying the weakest link, and then exploiting it.
It's tipped. There's a minute 17 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to McCoy. Right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Driving inside. Here's Craig. Off with the layup. Well, the Warriors shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Here's West. And so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Here's McCoy. And Fisher pulls it down.
Oh, a sensational play. Adjusting in midair to elude the defender, just couldn't finish.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that'll put them up 2. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. There's 14 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and the coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
It's a net.
Still moving to one. You'll remember that light. Look around, you've been walking this whole time. And quarter you'll be born. This isn't your world. This is only your dream, as it is mine.
I've been mortified, fortified, feeling like a Mordecai. I ain't regular, feel like Jordan wearing. Traumatized, victimized, seen some of base with a when them slide. Televised, emphasize, perpetuating to that he gon' pick a side. That's my life not doing. Running to the that's a big exercise.
Another steal. Stevenson is out there with Tatum, and it's Callaway in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. The pass to McCoy. 3-pointer. Payne grabs the board. Payne's got 5 rebounds tonight. Holloway, the pass to Hopkins. And now the fast break. Stevenson with the ball. A baseline J, and the jumper is good. And the Lakers lead by 10. Let's Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Out to the wing. Pass to McCoy. This one for three. Bangs home the trifecta. McCoy's got 8 points in the quarter. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
And the Lakers have possession after the Nuggets pick up 2. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
His third personal foul. Second.
The first one falls.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. We have certainly seen some great MVP races the last few years. Richard, are you satisfied with how the MVP is chosen?
Yeah, Kev, I was happy with it. At the end of the day, there's always going to be at least 2 or 3 other guys that have a legitimate MVP case. So, this year might have been a close one, but next year it might go to the next guy.
Here's Tatum. Denver able to drain the free. Out to the right wing. There's the screen. 4 on the shot clock. And it's McCoy missing.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Pass to Meyer. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Denver.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
To the left side wing. Fires the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. 33 points for him.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Floyd to the middle. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
They set the pick. The kick out to Tatum. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Lakers leading by 5. Here's McCoy. Going inside. He dinked the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Floyd. Here's Holloway. And the 3 off target. Pass to McCoy. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
His third personal foul.
He's off on the first.
At the line for the Lakers, McCoy.
Good on the second free throw.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
Here's Holloway. Over McCoy. Got a piece of it. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Bob. And the Lakers call time here.
You know what time it is? T-shirt time.
And the Lakers making a change here. Craig's checked in. Payne, he's checked in for Denver. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys. I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When a three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks, David. The Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Holloway. Unloads from 9.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
And he drives in, and he makes that one. He has 35.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Here's Temple, and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Friday, they'll head home to take on the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
And that game against the Cavaliers, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Really left the momentum. And now an 11-point Laker lead.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Bonner passes to Holloway. Softly drops in the floater.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
There's a good screen. Fires for 3. Payne grabs the board.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Now the pass to Holloway.
Lakers foul. Number 14. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Coming into the floor for your Lakers.
Here's Temple.
Number 17. Galloway.
Passes it to Hopkins. 6 to shoot. Here's Holloway. Takes the 3. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Taking 3 shots.
And he makes all 3.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And the Lakers call time here. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. He gets that one.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
The Nuggets trail by 8. In the corner, it's Temple. Lets the 3 fly. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Here's the drive, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
At the line for the Lakers.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Denver's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. To the paint, stolen by Stevenson. And pushing it out, here's Los Angeles. Quick shot there, and it's off target. The Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Temple. He's off on that one. Los Angeles has gone over and over to the 3-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. They set the pick. And it's McCoy missing. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. And another miss by Denver.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Temple.
Lakers foul.
And the Lakers making a change here.
Personal foul. The fourth team foul. Coming into the floor for your
Lakers on D. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. A 15-footer. That one goes in. Temple's got 45 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And the Lakers call time here. They lead by 4. 1:58 left in the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Personal foul.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
1:49 left here in the fourth quarter.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
To the left wing. 18 feet out. It goes straight through with the switch. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whoever he's facing.
The shot's good from Holloway.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
And late in games, throw out the analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
Shot by post. Count the basket. He's got 20.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Here's Hopkins. Good D by Stevenson.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
Good on the triple.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 9. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Goes up off the inbound. The shot's good from Holloway.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They lead by 7. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Clearly a foul. And luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Denver calls timeout. They're down by 9. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
All right, time to cheer on your Laker girls dance team. Let's go.
Here's Temple. For 3. Good! Another from 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a...
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight. And far from the best shot. But all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
And the Lakers call time here. They're up by 4. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Next up, your Lakers all-star. Let's hear some more. Let's get a big hand for your Lakers.
Floyd passes to Bobby. 13 feet away. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game, and he commits the intentional foul. And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Feint looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage, and they're built.